examples of the role and the act are numerous, but we might be too blindsided by this because we are in it. It's difficult to see yourself when you are already completely obsessed and enthralled. But for example, you go to work, you conduct yourself in a particular manner. You go to the gym, you're working out, you are in a state of body, you are disengaged, you cut out the world, you put on music, you focus on this mechanical activity using your body. And now you're shifting into this state here of life. You're functioning, you're focusing on your health. You are connecting with that fire inside you, the will to push through and give yourself power and passion. Now, when you're in this aligned field here, up and down, between life and fire, between body and urge, that's when you're working out hard. And in that kind of state, as an example, you are quite different to when you're in the office and you're playing your role and you're behaving yourself and you're using particular, grown-up language and you're minding your manners and you're making sure that all your movements are perfect and, not harming anyone. And so you can start to see how I'm piecing together these shifts. And although they're neighbors, they are big shifts. Because if you imagine you hammering away at a machine or the weights or rowing or playing basketball or sports, or if you imagine yourself in the heat of that physical intense activity, and then you transport yourself into the company of your colleagues in the office, you know that you have completely shifted states of being. So that's one small example, and there will be numerous, of how the simple recognition that we throughout our daily lives shift through different states of being and how they relate to the different aspect states and form a spectrum of experience of our human ways, which are not too dissimilar to animals in that regard, and children and early life forms, which I'll get into much later. But yeah, let's move on to age next.